So, hi everyone to our next international collaboration. It's all about South Korean dishes and cuisine, and I have chosen Hainan chicken. Hainan is actually a small island in the south of China, but this dish is definitely spread over the whole Asian area and definitely also in South Korea. That's the result of my research, so this is quite an epic dish to make. So let's straight go into the cooking process. I will explain or try to explain everything during the next minutes. Of course, we don't go into the video until I have noticed again this is a collaboration. Please go into the video description and have a look at all my wonderful cooking colleagues' channel and their contribution they are sharing with you today. Please support them as you might support me. And now we go into the cooking process. So let's have a look how I made this epic dish. Make sure you get the best chicken in a shop. This is a nice, grown chicken. You see it's at the skin and the meat. So you dry it, you wash it a little bit with cold water, make it dry, and then just salt it to extract a little bit of moisture out of the skin. In the meantime, you set up the boiling water. You slice spring onion. I was looking for this word, and ginger. Make it into the boiling water, and the pot has to be, of course, big enough to cover up the whole chicken when you put it into the water. You see, now we are preparing also the ginger. Oh, this is now for the first dip. Yeah, of course. The 3 dips I'm making while I'm preparing the chicken, you have round about 1 hour time. The first dip is, just as you could see, ginger and garlic. Loads of ginger and garlic. And you really mix it to a puree. And then you will see what we will do with this, because if you would leave it like this, it would be kind of very spicy and strange in the taste. You will see in a few moments what I do. So, when the water is boiling, you wash up the salt, and then you put carefully the chicken into the water and reduce the heat. That is just, as you can see on the left side, just simmering. And this you do for exactly 1 hour, not less, not more. In the meantime, you put this puree of ginger and garlic into a pan and just fry it, not too hot of course. And that makes it more mild, more tasty and very flavorful. And you just put a little bit of salt and nothing else. And in this small items I put the first of the 3 dips, you add just olive oil. It was my choice. You can also take sesame oil or something like that, so I have chosen olive oil. Then the second dip. Put a little bit of water and 3 tablespoons of muscovado. This is a natural sugar without being processed somehow, and just boil it until it's a kind of syrup. And if it's a syrup, then you put 2 or 3, up to 3 tablespoons soya sauce to it, and again boil it a little bit up and reduce it. And then you have the second dip, as you can see. It's kind of, it goes into direction teriyaki a little bit. It's not definitely the same, but in this direction. So the third dip I'm preparing here, it's again loads of garlic, a little bit less ginger as in the first dip, and then 3 pepperoni. This will be very hot because I didn't take off the seeds. Then the juice of lemon or lime, not lemon, lime. Then it was a little bit rice vinegar, a little bit of sesame oil, and then you put also, as you could see, a little bit of the boiling water where the chicken is into it, and a small amount of honey to give the spiciness, also a little bit of sweetness. And then you mix it, as you could see, in an appropriate mixer, and then you have the third dip. We are ready to go with the dips, and this one was very, very hot. It doesn't look like being hot, but it was extremely hot. So then, to have a little bit of freshness and a contrary to the hot spiciness and so on, just prepare just fresh radish and a cucumber without adding any kind of spices or other ingredients, just to have something fresh and cooling down on the table. Yeah, this is it. So now we are going to prepare the rice, because the chicken is nearly ready to go into the ice water. You will see this in a few moments. I prepare just basmati rice, wash it out in cold water until the starch is outwashed. In the meantime, we prepare a very big bowl with ice and cold water, and then you put the whole chicken into the ice water for exactly 10 minutes. Make sure that the whole water is covering the chicken. As you can see, I had to add more water, and then just 10 minutes. And you will see when you have done this, it's not cold then coming out of the fridge like it's still warm, the meat, and the effect is that you stop the cooking process. That's all. So, as you could see, a little bit of fat from the chicken, then frying the garlic, and then put dry the rice into the pan. And after a few moments, you put it not in boiling water, you put it in the water from the chicken. You take exactly the amount of rice, so 1 pot. I took 1 pot of rice, and then you take 1 pot of the chicken water, and there you cook the rice in. It gives also a plus flavor, additional flavor. It's very nice. So then you prepare the meat. Try to be as exact and proper as possible to extract the whole meat from the chicken and put it on plates. I was eating with my wife, so I tried to fill 2 plates with half of the chicken. and leave the skin on. The skin is beautiful. It's really surprising that of course it's not cross, but it tastes very good. And now we are ready to go, and now you will see how the taste was in a few moments. So here we go. So this is outstanding. Now, this is one of the best dishes I have ever made. The meat is silky, very tasty, very juicy. It's still warm. The ice water just stopped the cooking process, but didn't cool it that down. It's now like coming out of the fridge. The rice is very tasty and flavorful. This is very important to have a little bit of freshness. Extremely hot, but it's good to eat. This is wonderful, and this ginger garlic dip is also outstanding. So the whole dish is just wonderful. Thank you for watching, and happy cooking with this wonderful dish.